Global March Against Child Labour, the largest movement to protect the children from exploitation. We had organized some marches in India, and we realized that how important and impactful is to go to the victims themselves and ordinary people. So after the completion of a successful march, I was sitting with a group of children and I asked them, what should be the next move? They said, the children are not exploited only in India. Similar situations are occurring in Pakistan, Nepal, Africa, Latin America. So why not we organize a long march, the global march? And we made an instant decision that we are going to march across the world. It was not even easy to imagine, because this was a very unique march, which was supposed to be led by the victims, the children themselves. This was a crazy idea. It was not easy to think of marching across the borders and difficult terrains and dangerous areas with children. But I am thankful to my partners, including International Labour Organization, Global Trade Union Movement, teachers organizations, NGOs across the world who agreed for such a march. And finally, in 1998, we organized a successful 80,000 kilometers march. And you know, 80,000 kilometers is double than the periphery of the earth. We went across 103 countries, 71 presidents, prime ministers, kings and queens joined physically in the march, along with 15 million young people, their parents and teachers. We demanded something very, very important, that there must be an international law to immediately ban, to immediately stop the worst forms of child labor like slavery, trafficking, use of children for prostitution or child soldiers. I remember that day when I walked in with hundreds of core marchers of the Global March. The children who were enslaved, trafficked, the children who were forced to work as child soldiers, child laborers from all across the world, when ILO has opened the door for the most vulnerable, most exploited and most abused children of this planet. And it was not that they were simply coming to cry here. They put a challenge to the world. When we reached Geneva, international organization gave us a special status. We were allowed to speak in the International Labour Conference with one single demand, that we need an international law. And within a year, ILO Convention 182 on the worst forms of child labor has been unanimously adopted. And that had become the fastest ever ratified convention ever, almost universally ratified by now. There was a child from Bangladesh who lost his leg while working in a factory. So he was marching across the globe with one leg, but with strong commitment, strong conviction and strongest possible voice to say no to child labor. We were marching from exploitation to education.
I refuse to accept. I refuse to accept that the power of all the governments, the strength and outreach of all my union friends and the wealth of all the employer groups is incapable to put an end to child labor and child slavery. I refuse to accept. You have that power, and now we have to identify it, we have to work hand in hand, and as I said before, we have to make child labor a history in our lifetime. Thank you so much.